All right, well, we talked about the fact it was raining today. Rachael Peart is back to get us another look at that forecast. Rachael.
So it is starting to look better for your evening plans. Now, of course, the roads are going to be wet. If you're trying to take a walk, some of the sidewalks are going to be wet. And you're taking out the dog. Yeah, some of those areas definitely dealing with some mud out there. So keep an eye on the dog as you bring it back into the house, because it might track some mud in your house that you might have cleaned earlier today, because we had all this rain, so you stayed inside to clean your house. So just a heads up on that for this evening, and even into tomorrow. We'll still probably have some wet ground out there. But the good news is, as I mentioned, it's looking a lot better. We still do have a good amount of rain falling over the eastern shore, but for the most part, just some very scattered to isolated showers happening, and those showers are on the light side. So again, we do have flood advisory. That's these in the teal color. And as we look toward southern parts of the Middle Peninsula, we do have this flash flood warning still in place until 8 o'clock. There's a chance that they might drop that early, but take a look at some of these rainfall totals in parts of southern Matthews County. We have seen some of those rainfall totals upwards of, let me actually go back so we can take a look at that, upwards of 3 or more inches estimated by the radar within this part of the flash flood warning. Not sure why those didn't just load up automatically, but as we head down to the peninsula, we have this other flash flood warning that goes until 7:45 for Hampton, Newport News, and York County. That's all running at the bottom of your screen right now, so you can get that information. Not quite as much rain has fallen in that area, but we have seen area-wide a few regions that have, at least according to the radar, seen over an inch of rain. And that's generally what we were thinking, between that 1 to 2 inch range across our area. But again, a couple of isolated zones, 2, 3, upwards of 4 inches of rain has fallen. Taking you through FUTURECAST, you're seeing by 7 o'clock still those scattered, mainly light showers. We could maybe have a couple of storms move through, but overall, I think any rain that moves through for the rest of the day is going to stay on the light side. We'll also keep the cloud cover overhead, and taking a look at the flash flood watch, because the heaviest of the rain has calmed down. They have severely chopped back that flash flood watch, still in effect for some of our zones right along the Chesapeake Bay. So we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of hours. Speaking of the bay, let's take you up to the eastern shore, where we are seeing most of the rain for our area. This is up in Wanchapre. You can see a couple drops there on the camera lens. Current temperatures elsewhere: 73 in Chesapeake, also in Hampton, 72 for Norfolk, 73 in Suffolk, and 72 right now in Newport News. Now, I've got a great idea. If you're planning on staying in, how about taking in a movie? There are a lot of streaming services available, I've heard. By 8 p.m., 72 degrees, 9 p.m., 73, 10 p.m., still cloudy out there, so enjoy a movie in the house for tonight. Definitely a great idea. Temperatures not going to be moving too much from where they are right now. We'll have a little bit of some clearing overnight. For tomorrow, temperatures lower 80s, still the chance of a few isolated showers. Not really seeing too much rain in the forecast as we head into the next couple of days. But your brunch forecast, there is that slight 10% chance as we head toward the afternoon, but you do see those temperatures getting into the 80s. Again, not much rain expected over the next 2 days, maybe upwards of a half of an inch. 7-day forecast does show those temperatures getting back into the 90s early next week.
Rachael and B. Smith, I think the youngins call that Netflix and chill.